Long, Alvechurch manager. Reflections on today's game.
To be fair, I didn't think there was much in the game. It was pretty much even Stevens, and then we got the penalty. Obviously, that goal gave us a little bit of confidence and settled us down. And then the second goal, right on the stroke of half time, was really well worked. Cracking finish as well by Reece Shilver. So that put us in a really commanding position at half time, and it was a case then of just seeing it out and picking them off when we could. And when we got the third goal, that really did relax us then, and we started to play some decent stuff and created quite a few chances after that, to be fair. Perhaps unfortunate not to add to the score with Dubidats and one of the chances and perhaps a couple more.
Yeah, I'll say on the back of the defeat last time out against Bolmere St Michael's, you were looking for a reaction from the lads, and I think you certainly got it today.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. We were poor and created a lot of our own problems at Bolmere, and it was really disappointing. It was one of the lowest points I've had as a manager, to be fair. It was a really poor performance all around. No real positives to take from the game. And, you know, being a local derby, it was probably the ideal game for us to come back into. We've had a little bit of an extended break, the extra couple of days being on a Monday. But it was the ideal sort of game to come into, and there's a half decent crowd here as well, which obviously helps and gets the boys up for it. So yeah, we're really pleased with the result.
Obviously, local derby, tensions were sort of high. Bit of altercation there at half time. Did you see what happened? Or?
No, not really. They weren't. It's just a bit of handbags, nothing to worry about. So it all blowed over.
Alright, but great way to bounce back, obviously, at the Bolmere, and looking forward now just to finishing the year off in style next Saturday against Corn.
Yes, yeah, it's important that we keep going now and we try and get on to another run. Corn, we had a good result there, and again that game, it was nip and tuck again up until we got a penalty and there was a sending off in the same situation, and then we took control of the game. But you know, they've had a really good result last week, beating Coventry United. I'm not sure how they got on today, but it will be a difficult game. You know, they're a bit of a bogey side to us. Hopefully we put that to bed in the league game early this the season at their place. But of course, you know, you can't take any game lightly. Boldmere's a perfect example of that, you know, and I'll be reminded of that constantly. Our problems last season will come against the sides lower down the table, i.e. Corn. Stourport this season has done the same thing. So again, you know, we've got to make sure we approach it right, and it's very important that we keep chalking up the wins. And,
yeah. And any sort of points total in mind, or are you just planning to go out and win every game that you can, really?
Yeah, I think there's 17 cup finals left for us, and we've just got to try and take as maximum points as we possibly can. You know, there's no doubt about it. On our day, we're good enough to beat anybody, but at the same time, you know, if we take our eye off it, we can lose football matches like we showed last week at Bolmere. But hopefully it hurts the players as much as it hurt me last week, and I think they've showed that a little bit today. They were competitive today, a lot more competitive. We picked up some first and second balls, especially second half, and I think deserved the result in the end.
And any standout performance for you today, or just a good all-round team effort?
Yeah, it was a team effort more so. I thought Jamie Ashmore was doing very well again. I liked Macaulay Manning for them, to be fair. I thought he was probably the most standout player on the pitch. Ash won't thank me for saying that, I'm sure, but I thought he done really well. Like I say, you know, the game was nip and tuck up until we got the goal through the penalty.
Okay. Well, all the best for the new year, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much.